He's creaked too much.
Sounds like us last night.
We are in my bedroom.
Hello everyone and welcome to the first ever edition of the Movie Melee Aftershow. I am your incredible host, Detective Artemis, and yes, I am with the legendary Jerni himself. Jerni, welcome to the show.
Hey, so this video originally, it's like an idea that we were gonna be part of the pilot season. But this one we're most likely gonna keep for sure. It's a good opportunity for you guys to sit down with us while we talk and shoot the shit and I guess get personal, get to know us while we get to know you. Well, I like to call this a sit down with the game masters. I always wanted to call ourselves game masters.
I'm pretty sure you said game master.
Game master.
Game master. I'm no game master. I'm a gay legend.
Moving on. Well, I guess let's tell you a little bit about ourselves. Art, well, go. Tell them about you.
Okay, well, as you know, I am the incredible, spectacular, amazing host of Movies and Not Show and other things as well. But what you don't know about me, I have a family. I have a fiance. I have a son who's going to be one. Yes, nice rhyme. And when I'm not doing that, I also like to make music on the side. And no, not that lame-ass, douchey acoustic guitar, music. No.
I'm going to sit on college campus?
Yeah, no. I do some pretty quality stuff. And hopefully I get to have that out and you guys can listen to it pretty soon. Yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
What do you do for a living?
What I do for a living, I work at the airport, the scourge of the world, and not just a airport, but LAX, one of the most busiest airports in the world. It's also one of the most shittiest airports in the world. But on occasion, I do meet some celebrities, and I give them my business card so they can check out our stuff, which they don't. But one time, I actually gave Jaden Smith my business card. Yeah, Jaden Smith. He was a really weird person, but I didn't hate him. As you would, like if you see his movies and stuff, but he's actually a cool guy. Follow me back. It's been a year now.
Wait, so apart from Jaden, who else have you met at your favorite? What is your favorite celebrities you met at the airport?
Well, at this current job, I met, what's his name? The dude from The Sandlot.
The fat kid?
Ham, yeah, the great Hambino. I met him. I actually have a picture with him, and he was actually really cool. I asked him, like, hey, can I get a picture? He's like, oh, yeah, totally. And then so I'm like, I'm kind of moving in to get the picture, and he kind of like puts his arm on my shoulder so he knows, so I know not to get close and rape him or something. I didn't have the intention to rape him or anything, but it came across my mind the moment he touched my shoulder. So I feel like that thing is counterproductive.
It was bubble. He was trying to show you where the bubble was.
I'm like, I'm not gonna make out with you, dude, but
you never know.
I mean, he's a star. He's one of my like one of my favorite people from the movies I grew up watching. The Sandlot is one of the best movies of all time.
Is it?
One of them. I didn't say the.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's cool every now and then, but this job would be great if it wasn't for the fucking customers. Mm-hmm. Yes. Clerks.
Well, as you can tell, we live in Los Angeles, and I've lived in Los Angeles all my life.
LA natives.
You too, right? You've always been in LA.
LA, man.
So me, daytime, I work a 9 to 5, I guess you can call it. A 9 to 5 job, Monday through Friday, so that takes up a lot also. I don't have a kid like Art does, which is way more time consuming, but yeah, our time is very small, so that's why I lag it on videos. And also I'm kind of lazy too, but I've been working on that.
I accept you as my kid. You're my bastard. You're my Jon Snow.
I'm a bastard. And also, the fun thing is, we met because we were in a band together originally first.
Yeah.
When we first met.
Yeah. We're guitar players.
That's how we met. I auditioned, and that's how we met.
Yeah.
Or did we meet before that?
Well,
because he worked with my brother at the airport. And through my brother's where I met him, and he was like, hey, I have a friend at the airport, they're looking for rhythm guitars, why don't you audition? And I think that's how we met.
Pretty much, but the actual first time we met, shame on you for not remembering how we met, man.
Really?
Such a guy. We actually, it was at a Subway, and then you and Nick walked in, and it was with me and Christian there, and then you were all angsty with your fucking glasses and your hood, and it looks like you were just angry at the world. Not much has changed. He doesn't have a hoodie that much.
I don't have a hoodie that much.
But I'm like, this guy's an asshole. I didn't like him right away.
Is that how we met?
Yeah.
I really don't remember you.
I remember it. Such a guy. I remember.
Oh man, my bad.
But no, yeah, so...
Look at us now.
And I was like, shit, dude, that was literally 10 years ago.
Yeah, you're right. It's been 10 years. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
We were band members for a while. Started doing videos, and we just work so well together. Like in a way where it's like we trust each other, and that's why when we launched this channel and the other ones too, I couldn't do it with anybody else apart from Art. It's like I trust him.
Our trust is so strong. We do trust falls, but with our pants off and with full boners. So. He catches me like that. It's almost like in Titanic.
So apart from the music thing, I've also worked with other YouTube channels, and like that's why I know a lot about SEO and like all the stuff that happens in the background and camera work. And so I learned a lot from other channels and working with other people. And recently, that's what I do. Apart from Movie Melee, I also jump on other people's podcasts. I help people with their graphic design for Twitch, and I mean all the logos and graphic designs for Movie Melee. I did them. It took me forever, but I did them, and I'm proud of them. And I'm trying to make some new ones. Hopefully, we'll be able to launch a shirt line and start doing some merch. All right. Well, so you've said this before, but has this changed at all? What is your top 3 movies?
So I've done a video already on my top 5 movies of all time, but I can happily add more to that list.
Do you think it would ever change?
I don't know. I mean, it could, but I mean, I've been watching these movies for so many years now that they've kind of like they've dug in. So I'm just kind of used to them being there. So Ghostbusters, Back to the Future, and Friday the 13th Part 6. Jason Lives. I love Jason. He's my favorite.
Is that really your top 3?
Yeah.
I thought it was something else.
Well, if you watch my video, you would see the other ones. Dick. I can have more. Batman, Michael Keaton.
I would have assumed that Batman
Ninja Turtles.
You see, there you go. I would have assumed Batman and Ninja Turtles was in your top 3.
Well, I kind of did a list of them already. I don't want to keep bringing them up, but they are definitely there as well. Especially the first Ninja Turtles movie.
What about A New Hope? I thought New Hope would have been in your top 3.
If you watch my goddamn list, Jerni, you'll see it's number.
And this is where we're gonna link the video up above. So my top 3 fluctuates a lot, and but most of the time my number 1 always stays the same. But let's see, my number 3 would have to be, in my opinion, the greatest time travel movie ever done, and it's.
I already said Back to the Future.
It's not. It's like it's an independent one, so a lot of people don't know about it.
Oh,
but it's a movie called Primer. Have you ever watched Primer?
I've not.
It's the most. I feel like it's the most accurate like time travel movie you could. Like you can watch the movie as many times as you possibly could, and like the logic behind the time travel is almost flawless.
Wow.
Like it feels flawless and real too, because it's kind of like a paranormal-esque, but not really found footage. But it's kind of the same idea. My second one is Gremlins.
Gremlins?
I watch it I fall asleep to that movie. If I've had a very, very like fucked up day, I fall asleep to Gremlins.
It's one of the best Christmas movies.
Yes.
I think I'm
next to Die Hard.
I think I'm one of the few people who actually liked the new batch. I liked it a lot. It was so like cartoony, and I would watch it all the time as a kid, so I like it. But it's not better than part 1, but I actually like it.
Yeah, I did too.
It's hilarious.
But it really felt like there was that big Warner Brothers presence in that one.
Yeah, it's a massive tone difference.
Yeah. And then number 1 is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I don't know, for some reason I love that movie way too much. I love it. Even though I don't like the original.
Never seen it. And I know you've loved it for years, and that's kind of why I don't want to watch it, because you like it so much. But based on that reaction, I feel like I'm going to have to watch it now. Oh, I should just roast the shit out of it and do a review on it.
Guys, Movie Melee just got canceled. So we are now shutting down Movie Melee. We have a conflict of interest, me and Art, so it's nice. And I'll see you next time. So this past month, so I guess, well, since we're putting this movie like a little halfway through the beginning of July, I recently watched Jessica Jones, the last season, season 3, and really good. Even though now all of the Marvel Netflix stuff has been canceled, this is a good.
Would you feel like it was a good ender to the whole thing, or does it?
Not the whole thing.
No.
But I think it was a good last season for Jessica Jones, since we're probably not ever gonna get any more from Netflix.
Yeah, it's like the darker side of the MCU. Like you'll watch them and like they are in the same world. They refer to multiple references, but you look at it, it's like really they're dropping like N bombs like nothing over here. Then we got freaking Thor Ragnarok. They're totally in tonal contrast.
No,
but they are part of the same universe, so it's cool. But like I said, it's like more of a darker, grittier side to the MCU.
Yeah, so if you haven't watched any of the Netflix stuff, it's there.
Daredevil, Punisher, highly recommended.
Yes, those are two. My favorite out of all of them. Now, as a series, I would have to say that Daredevil was the best. But when it comes to which season was the best, Luke Cage season 1. Because that one had the best soundtrack, the best cinematics, the best casting choice, and it just all around the first season was just perfect. Like everything was perfect about the season. But then if you kind of lump it with season 2, it kind of Daredevil was way better when it comes to the whole entire series.
Daredevil did some really cool stuff, like a lot of long take fight scenes that were really cool, and it's really hard to do a long take, especially when you have to do a bunch of choreographed fighting to go with it, and then like you're also tracking it. It's some hard stuff, so that's a pretty big achievement. I thought that was really rad, so I like stuff like that.
Yeah, their choreography was the best out of everyone that I've seen since the Raid. Raid has been hands down like my favorite movie when it comes to the choreography, and like that, like they did a good job on that one, on Daredevil. But yeah, like I saw that last month. Also, I barely watched Wreck-It Ralph. Like he wrecks the internet.
Breaks the internet?
Yeah, breaks the internet. I barely saw it when they put it on Netflix.
How was it?
I loved it. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
There's so many Marvel and like Disney and Pixar references. It's you have to watch it.
Well, I love the first one, but I don't know how. I don't know. Haven't really been wanting to watch the second one. It's not really pulling me in, but
it's enjoyable. How not? Like when they did the Star Wars reference.
I don't know. Just
you gotta watch it.
I guess
you gotta watch.
I love the first one, and it didn't have to have a sequel, I think.
So apart from the movies that you did a review on recently, did you watch anything else?
Yeah, I rewatched Batman Begins, and with my fiance, she's never seen Batman Begins, so this was a perfect chance for me to show it to her.
Nolan? Nolans?
Yeah, Christopher Nolan. Yeah, so I love Batman Begins, and that's the movie of like the trilogy where his Batman voice sounds the least worse. Like it sounds fine. I actually like it.
Yeah.
But then you go to like as movies progress to become more and more stupid and more of a joke. But I like it, and I think that's like the best way to see Batman's origin story that's ever been shown on film. So I really like that one. Christopher Nolan is one of my favorite directors, along with James Cameron, Spielberg, David Fincher, Kevin Smith. So I also rewatched Titanic. Speaking of James Cameron, that dude can take a simple subject matter and make it very watchable. Like Titanic is 3 hours long, but like if it's on TV and I watch it, I have to finish it. Like it's just, he knows how to like bring you in. Even with Avatar on paper is a boring, simple ass story, but goddamn, I like watching it.
Yeah, basically Pocahontas.
Yeah, with blue cats.
With blue cats.
And then what else? This like low budget zombie movie called Dead Shack. It's pretty rad. About these group of Canadian kids. Yeah, Canada, right? And like they go to this cabin to get away, like for like a vacation or some shit. And then like their neighbor, they find out that like they're like a neighboring cabin. She's getting people, luring them there because her family are zombies, and she kind of takes care of them and feeds them. It's the girl from Dumb and Dumber with the red hair, the Jim Carrey's love interest. So. Pretty cool. Yeah. I love low budget horror. Horror is probably my favorite genre, specifically 80s horror. Good stuff. Good time for movies.
What'd you think about my Fuck, Marry, Kill video?
I really like how you put it together, and then the people you were interviewing were pretty funny. And I can only imagine how much extra footage you had and how much unused footage you didn't want to use that were probably just not watchable or something. So really... I cannot imagine to even begin to edit that thing, because all that footage, I'm like, no way. I'll probably shoot myself.
Yeah, that took me a while. Like I said, we weren't very organized, and I was drunk half that time.
That's fine. I think that's how you would approach an anime expo.
Yeah, but you need at least one sober person to like guide the production of it, and like.
It's true.
Yeah, that went off. I really enjoyed your video coming back, the Annabelle one.
With the Godzilla mini review.
Yeah, the Godzilla mini review.
Shooting the video, I actually forgot that I was reviewing Godzilla until I saw my notes. I'm like, oh crap, I gotta do Godzilla. So
did you just throw it on because you didn't feel like reviewing the whole thing, or did you really find the movie so insignificant that you could squeeze it down to 15 seconds?
When I saw Godzilla when it first came out, and I was writing the script, and I'm like, you know what, I don't need to write notes or anything, because it's a pretty simple story with a simple point. It's supposed to be just a badass kaiju movie with all these cool looking monsters, and that's exactly what it was. And I am stoked for Godzilla v King Kong, Dawn of Justice.
Wait, what was Millie Bobby Brown's role in that movie? Because I watched season 3 of Stranger Things, and that
You watched
it was amazing.
I'm only 2 episodes in, alright? Be cool, man.
But it was amazing.
I could be there at home watching it right now. I'm with you, so don't spoil it.
Okay. Luke dies at the end. But yeah, she did great. What was her role in that movie?
She was kind of like the wedge between her parents. Like, she really loved her dad, but then she really loved her mom. But then she saw her mom kind of be crazy and be a bad guy, and heel turn. So she's like, Mom, like, what the fuck, blah blah. And then that's it. She kind of made her mom realize the error of her ways, and her mom kind of sacrificed herself. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, when it comes to kaiju movies, you do not care about the humans. They're just, you really don't. They tried to make you feel for them, but ultimately, I just want to see Godzilla beat the shit out of Ghidorah. That's it. And I got it. And the visuals were fucking spectacular.
No? So what videos do you have planned for next month?
So I'm currently working on this video segment comparing an original movie to the remake of that movie, and I want to sort of point it where the remake can arguably be better than the original. Like, I want to kind of make you think that, oh shit, maybe he's right. Maybe this is better than the original. But ultimately be up to you to decide. So it's pretty much a compare and contrast. And my first episode will be Night of the Living Dead, the 1968 versus the 1990 version. And I'm calling it Revenge of the Remakes. So I'm currently working on that. And I'm gonna do a gentleman video.
We haven't had a gentleman in a while.
Well, that guy, he's hard to get a hold of, man. I hate producing him because he is hard to get a hold of. But whatever. He has currently yet to disclose what movie he would like to do next. I suggested doing this movie called Critters. It's this weird horror movie. It's really weird, but he says no, so we'll find out. But there's more gentlemen on the way. I'll let him know. I know you guys miss him. And I still need to review fucking Overlord. I know I said it. I still need to review Venom because I said I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna do it, right? I'm gonna do it. But Overlord, it's hard for me to remember what happened because it was just so.
Then guess what? You get to rewatch it.
Oh, I don't need to rewatch it.
It's a good movie. I think it's a good movie.
I will not give any opinions on it until the video is released.
Okay.
But it's kind of
I don't know. It gave me that video game kind of vibe. I don't know. I loved Overlord. It was a good movie.
There's not enough zombies.
But I like that new idea that you have for like comparing, because there's a lot of reboots coming out really recently. Like we have Charlie's Angels. That's gonna. I actually think it looks nice. I think it looks cool. Maybe because I like the cast, but
that's because you love Twilight. You love Kristen Stewart.
No. Let's see. Naomi Scott, Power Ranger, Pink Power Ranger. I like her. Oh, and she's also Princess Jasmine in the new movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like her. She's cool.
Cool.
Yeah. I shot the dodgeball video and just blacked out after that. But I have a lot of footage I gotta go through, so I can cut down the highlights. But yeah, I'm in the middle of the editing process for the dodgeball movie drinking game. So it's gonna play out kind of like a tutorial for the first part, and then the second part's gonna be kind of like just the highlights of like when I played the game with my friends. We're supposed to do one.
Yes, we are. We're gonna do one for Spider-Man 3, one of the worst superhero movies of all time.
Is it?
I said one, right? Not the worst. You got.
I was like.
And then maybe we'll do one for Batman and Robin.
Is that the one with the bat nipples?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why couldn't Batgirl get bat nipples? Just saying.
And the MasterCard, was that also? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So
there's
pile of shit there.
Yeah, there's that. There's another video. Well, now that I watched Spider-Man, and we have, I guess, a little bit more of idea of what's coming next.
Oh, you watch Far From Home?
Yeah.
What'd you think? Real quick.
So the movie was great. I enjoyed it. It was fun, hands down. It's still good Marvel content. I still have small little like issues. I'm overlooking them, but small little issues when it comes
to the same stuff I said.
Well, I haven't watched the video yet because I was busy all weekend. It's on my watch list. Like I was literally not at home all weekend.
Okay.
But like I was gonna watch it today. But like it's like there's like issues with the characters. Which and it's probably just because like I love the TV show and the comics, and it's like I wish it was more true to the character. But I mean, I like change, I do, and I'm okay with what we have now. Just I wish it would have been what I was used to. I mean, we always look for home, and like I like this one. This hotel is nice, and I'm enjoying myself here. But I still wish it was home.
Yeah, I like I said, if you if you're like an old school fan of Spider-Man, I feel like if you just sort of kind of put that aside and just watch the movie and, sort of like take your mind off it, it's a really fun movie. Mm-hmm. It looks really good, a lot of good stuff from there.
Yeah.
So, like the scroll said, you gotta embrace change or they'll invade your anus.
Wait, what?
Secret Invasion? That was the whole thing, embrace change?
Yeah, but the anus thing, was that part of it?
No, it's some dude I met in the alley.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I also have, so apart from that, now that I watch Far From Home, I want to do an editorial of like, based around what, if we would ever get tired of Marvel. Is that actually possible? And how would it happen? Because there's a lot of little like clues and segues to like, in controversies that I feel could end up pushing people into kind of like just getting tired of Marvel. I'm not saying that I am yet, but I feel like I might.
Maybe the whole MCU peaked with Endgame. It's going to be hard to sort of to follow something like that, to make people care as much. I mean, they'll still care for sure, but Endgame was a brand new thing we've never really seen before in movies, and you'll never be able to recapture that magic. Mm-hmm. So Marvel fatigue to me is very possible because the MCU arguably peaked with Endgame, because that was sort of a once in a life, not once in a lifetime thing, but like a first time ever.
Yeah, it was a cinematic event that we've never seen before.
Yeah, so and then to have the amount of people invested in all those characters from before, and it's a whole 10 years of your life. And they can still be invested in the new like set of phases they're doing, but I don't think it'll ever be as good as Endgame because that was just the first of its kind. I mean, it could still be good, but I feel like it might have peaked right there.
Yeah, but we don't know. That's the thing. I know Marvel is so good at keeping their like mouth shut now. They've learned their lesson and they're being super tight-lipped. But if they're being super tight-lipped, then there's no real clue or segue of what we could end up seeing, and that's kind of scary.
Right.
And that could also deter some people from like being hardcore fans. I mean, I don't know. I just hope that I don't end up getting tired of these movies that I love so much.
Right.
Yeah.
Just give me Silver Surfer, please. The guy needs his own movie.
I also have some other ideas that I don't know what I'm gonna do about it, but they're just concept ideas that are gonna take a lot of effort to figure out, but I'll let you guys know once I figure it out a little bit more. But there is one that I want to do, which is it's gonna be a little hard in the beginning to kind of like get together, but we want to start a podcast where we kind of like I guess rewrite stories in a way that we would have liked them.
It's almost like how it should have ended.
Yeah.
But with us, because we're funny people and we drink a lot. All right, just wait. You'll see.
Yeah, we want to write our own sequels.
Almost like fan fiction.
Yeah,
but with more erotica.
Yeah, there you go.
A lot of erotica.
We're gonna be doing a fan fiction podcast. That's basically gonna be what we're doing.
Like so much erotica that there's no plot at all.
Yeah.
They're just fucking.
Just tits and ass and dirty words. Trying to expand our vocabulary with dirty words.
Yeah. How many words can you use for boobs?
Bosom.
Anything circular, basically.
Bosom. Scrotum.
Melons.
Melons.
Yeah.
Marrons.
Tickle bitties.
I guess for this part, we're going to go over a couple of the comments from people that have like watched our videos.
Oh boy, it's comment time.
It's comment time, yeah. So if you're still watching this video, thank you.
You'll be rewarded someday.
Yeah. So should we read your let's read your Spider-Man ones.
Okay.
Because that's like the most recent ones.
Sure.
All right. So read this guy. I like this guy's.
Okay. So this is from Not So Normal Family. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. Hopefully, and thank you for watching. Although I disagree on some points, I thought it was a very good review. Keep it up, man. You deserve more subscribers. Thank you, man. That means a lot. I want to do this shit full time. I don't work with customers anymore. So, thank you. Although
you can always start hooking.
I could, but that's my thong doesn't fit anymore. So if you agree on some points or disagree on some points, please like feel free to elaborate, because I think we should encourage more discussion and not like. Not like stupid, like trolling, like disagreements, like, oh, no, bitch, you fucking suck. No, just like we'll have a friendly conversation. It's totally fine.
Yeah, we express our opinions. We want to hear yours.
Well, just don't be a dick.
I mean, fuck it. If you want to be a dick, whatever.
Okay, yeah.
You're not gonna cry, are you?
I'm not gonna cry. So I told myself I'm not gonna cry.
If you make
anymore.
Art cry, I'm going to fight you. Not really, but I will cuss back.
All right, this one is from Brittany Haro. Thank you for commenting, subscribing, and watching. I love Mysterio's costume and the effects, but I felt like he spent too much time pretending to be the good guy. I wanted him to see the bad guy. I felt the movie was okay, but it wasn't one of my favorites. Okay, cool. Yeah, Mysterio's costume looked pretty much how we expect to look. From the comics, cartoons, everything was great. The effects are cool. I love the where he's fighting Spider-Man and like the almost like scarecrow like type of scenario. Mm-hmm. Really good, classic. Well, I know that we all know he's a bad guy. We all know, but I mean, for the general audience who's never read a Spider-Man comic or know who Mysterio is, we have to sort of cater to them, because these types of movies are for the general audience and not really that much for the fans. So we kind of had to just kind of wait it out.
Yeah.
But I agree. I'm like, come on, get into it. Cut the foreplay.
I'm gonna read this one.
Right.
Maddie Moore wrote on your Christmas story in a nutshell. I hate this movie. The director should have called this film Child Cruelty Christmas Edition.
Jesus. Well, I commented back saying, do not watch Lord of the Flies. Do not watch Lord of the Flies.
Now we know why you're hungry, aren't you?
Well, because there's a character named Piggy, and then we got piggies. Got chili cheese fries. I'm hungry. I'm always hungry.
Anthony A. Perez. Check this guy out. On your Chucky review?
On the Gentleman's Chucky review. He put, Anthony Perez, thank you for commenting, thank you for hopefully subscribing, and thank you for the view. I love the character, 3 thumbs up emojis. I love the character of Chucky, smiling face with teeth emoji. His films aren't great, but they are still entertaining B horror movie for me. This first one is probably the best in the franchise for me, but there are elements of the rest of the franchise that I love more in this movie overall. I really enjoyed hearing your take on it. I just started to upload my Child's Play series review myself. Great review, and the subtle plug. Thank you. I will check it out.
Yeah.
I love Child's Play. They progressively got worse, but when they came back with Curse of Chucky, they were going back to their roots. So I thought it was cool. But yeah, I agree. The first one is the best one. But I also like part 3 too. I love where he goes to the carnival, and then the fucking he loads the paintball with real bullets. That was cool.
And I love how we get super random comments on our best video we've ever done. The 182 times Samuel L. Jackson has said motherfucker, which that's another one I'm supposed to work on, a part 2.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
What about this guy?
All right.
on your anime one.
So we got My Hero Academia Fuck, Marry, Kill game from Anime Los Angeles. Art Muniz comments. He would fuck Vegeta, marry Gohan, and kill Piccolo. So,
I wonder who that was.
Would you explain yourself?
Okay, so I feel like Gohan is that nice boy who's gonna take care of you and get you a nice house and be a good kid to your dad. But Vegeta is that bad boy who you just can't help but want to change. It makes you feel alive inside. And Piccolo, I don't know.
Why would you kill him though? I'd kill Goku.
I feel like Piccolo would rape me in the alley or something. I don't know. He has his hat and his cool. I don't know. He was just kind of the first one.
He's the one dude that looks like he would be a child molester, But then you find out that he's actually the best dad next to Vegeta.
You know what?
Next to Vegeta in the series.
I'm gonna change my answer from Piccolo to fucking Tien. No one should have 3 eyes.
And he sleeps with a little kid. He does sleep with a little kid, or whatever the fuck.
Maybe we should look into Tien a little more. He's up to something. Cause
there's nothing wrong with that.
I see what you did there.
Johnny Hardwood on my announcement video. It was like,
who are you?
He said my name. Yeah, of course I'm gonna say your name. I like Johnny. He's dope.
He loves hardwood. I reply to that.
What? All right. So, African American So Slob 187 commented on Art's Terrifier in a nutshell. He put you are grotesque looking.
And I replied with a smiley face emoji, not disagreeing. But the reason for that was I was kind of screwing around and I was trying to do like a different type of a shot for the video, and I didn't realize the camera was really close on me. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Look into my eyes. Look into the windows of my soul. And that was the last time I ever did anything like that again. There's a lot of shadow too.
You see, if we actually had, money, we could probably, hire a makeup artist to clean us up.
No way. I am cute for an ugly guy.
Make you look pretty for camera.
I am pretty.
Yeah, you are pretty. 2 more comments. This one's from the Herbinator 2000. He put for our best movie quotes from Morgan Freeman video.
Check it out.
He put, I want Morgan Freeman to narrate my line.
That'd be nice.
I think we all do. Now this one, I actually thought it was actually pretty dope. We'll read that one from Jeff Pro 18.
Jeff Pro 18, thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Why does he say that word so much?
This is for the Samuel Jackson video where he cusses a lot.
Yeah, so the story behind it is that Samuel Jackson would say motherfucker a lot because it would help him with his stuttering. It would also help him to memorize lines. And then he just became famous for it. That is his word. You see Sam Jackson, you think, motherfucker. Yeah. So I love the guy. I would love to interview Sam Jackson. But then I'd probably bitch out and just stare at him like in shock, and then he'll be like, what the fuck you waiting for? What the fuck you gonna interview me or what?
There you go, best interview of all time. That next to your dad also. You gotta see that happen.
I interviewed my dad before, and I'm gonna find him again.
Basically wraps it up for this video. We will again try to do this. We will do this again by the end of this month. Recap whatever videos we did this month, let you guys know about next month. If you guys have any other comments, please drop them below. You can ask us any questions. My goal is to eventually turn this into like a live stream.
Yeah.
And have you guys, jump in and ask us questions like in real time. And that'd be fun.
Yeah, we'll also be drinking more too, fishing for sponsors, because I like free stuff. Yeah. I like free stuff. Free booze, free food. Sign me up, Jersey Mike's. I'm not gonna stop.
We got to.
Yeah, so thank you for watching. Follow us on Twitter at Detective Artie. And what's your Twitter? I don't follow you.
It's my handle is _Jerni on all social media. And make sure you subscribe to this channel if you're new. If you haven't or anything, make sure you hit the bell so you can get all notifications for our future videos. And I guess that's it.
We do not have a sign-off line for this. I was not prepared. But thank you for watching, and you stay classy, YouTube. Help us small channels out, because we all can't be Jeffree Star.
And that's how the bag of chip crumbles.
Testicles.
We need to figure out our sign-offs.